to go now to our own Micah Cho, who is live in East Lansing near Berkey Hall. Micah.
You said we're near Berkey Hall. We're actually right in front of Berkey Hall. I'll have Colin kind of show what we're seeing right now. Just about, I would say, 3 minutes before this live hit, we saw about 5 officers who were dressed in what looked like military camouflage walk past Berkey Hall. We also saw a couple ambulances from our last live shot of those 5 or 6 that we showed. They broke off and they actually went back down that way away from Berkey Hall. But yeah, for now, like we said, we're out here in front of kind of where it all started. And for now, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Kirk.
Okay, Micah, thank you so much. We are awaiting another press briefing that is supposed to happen in just about 3 minutes from now. Hopefully they'll provide us with another update. But as we've been reporting, sadly, 3 people have died as a result of this shooting. 5 others remain in the hospital with life-threatening injuries as a result of this shooting on the campus of Michigan State University in East Lansing. It all began around 8:15 tonight inside Berkey Hall, where there were some victims there, and then right next door at the MSU Union building. The shooter remains at large. A shelter-in-place order now still some 3+ hours later, still in place. You see this feed now from WXYZ in Detroit. A multitude of first responders still on the scene as hundreds of first responders, hundreds of officers on a state, local, and federal level continue to search for this suspect who is responsible for this shooting. We now want to go to our own Andrea Flores, who is at the command center now as we await this next press briefing. Andrea.
Kirk, we have just learned that it's going to be another 20 minutes until the next press conference. So this comes just as we've learned that there have been 3 deaths in this shooting. That is on top of the 5 injuries that were reported earlier in this shooting. Now, we don't know exactly who has been injured, and we are hoping to hear more information in the next press conference, which again has been pushed back to about 20 minutes or so. Now, just to recap what happened at Michigan State University, it all began at Berkey Hall around 8:18 when police got reports of shots fired. When they arrived to the scene, that is where they found multiple victims in the shooting. They found multiple victims as well in a nearby building, the MSU Union. There are hundreds of law enforcement officials on campus, state, local, and federal, all trying to search for the suspect. The suspected shooter is described as a short black male wearing a denim jean jacket, red shoes, and a cap. Now, it's unclear if he still is wearing those items. It's unclear exactly where else he may have been this evening, as they are still looking for the suspect. There is still a shelter in place as well for this university, and the police are urging that everyone stay in place. And we are just seeing that Lake Lansing Road is potentially where the suspect. We are working to confirm some more information about these suspects, so for now we will send it back to you, Kirk, and again we will have about 20 minutes until the following press conference.
Okay, Andrea, thank you so much. As Andrea just mentioned, this press briefing that we were expecting now has for some reason been pushed back about 15 or 20 minutes. So let's recap what we know so far. There was a shooting on the campus of Michigan State in East Lansing. It began about 8:15 at Berkey Hall. 911 calls coming in. It only took officers just a few minutes to arrive, where they found some victims. And then a separate scene at the MSU Union where they found additional victims. The suspect left on foot and remains at large. A shelter in place remains in the area. Sadly, 3 people have lost their lives and 5 people are hospitalized, some with life-threatening injuries. A surveillance image was released just about an hour ago of the suspect wearing red shoes, a jean jacket, a hoodie, and what appears to be a mask. described as an African American male who remains at large. All campus activity for the next 48 hours has been canceled. Public schools in the East Lansing Public School District, K through 12, have been canceled for tomorrow.